Yay!
And hopefully that's okay.
Yay! I mean, you can tell I've just woken up.
I mean, I've done some tiny since, but yeah, nothing energetic. Used all my energy the last few days.
Hello, Logish. Thank you for the 122. Munchin, what's up? How you doing? Hello. Hello. I gotta do my... Yes, please. I would love... Post on my story. Oh. On whole time. Oh. Thank you.
It's not been my problem, but hey.
Hello, we're back. We did it. We had a very busy couple weeks.
Just a bit. Whew.
This was pretty cool. See how close I was to the stage. Oh, well, you can hear me singing now. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna put that away because I am singing along loudly. Hello. Yes, tiny hands time. Actually, talking about tiny hands. Oh
my god, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
There's one definitely in the top drawer. Nice. So there is a story about these tiny hands, but I will wait until Kiwo gets back with them. Then we can move on to discussions. It has been very enjoyable, but very long. Oh?
Okay, this is a fun little thing. I thought it would be funny for Magic the Gathering. And you know what? It is. We have these wonderful little sticks for... Sorry.
You're fine. I'll just be in the corner sleeving up some of these cards that I got.
But we just got back from MagicCon last night. It was really fun. I finally partook in calf culture, and it was really funny. I had the best shawarma fries I've ever eaten in my life. And then we sat on a park bench, and I was losing my shit over rats and ducks. Yeah, because you had a cookie, and we didn't have any, we didn't get any vegan edibles.
I didn't find any, to be honest. But...
And I got very stoned. Not on the first night, but the ducks and rats. And I was so happy.
We were just sitting on a bench taking videos of... That's what I think. Is that a heron? A heron? Yeah, and the ducks and the rats and...
While eating our...
I was trying to get a picture of one hiding in that little... You can just about see it move. But
yeah, there were so many rats. And they were all running about. It was really cute. Though I think the first thing, after you finish sleeving those cards, is I think we could show off all of the playmats that we have accumulated.
We can definitely do. I mean, I won't bother sleeving all of them because there is quite a few. Let me finish what's in my hand.
These are your purchases.
These are various purchases. So yeah.
It sounded like a busy week. It was, because we did bloody My Chemical Romance. It was My Chemical Romance. Then
we did the pop-up. Well, it was Beetlejuice, My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, so we did
the pop-up.
Beetlejuice the musical. Oh, I need to get my hat to show my pins. Because I got loads of pins.
Then we had sort of like a 3-day break, which I spent most of spending way too long searching for cards and finding another 50 along the way that I wanted to put in decks in preparation.
So yeah, Beetlejuice, My Chemical Romance, your birthday, and the same day was the Yours Truly Develop party. It was my first Develop that, because we didn't really get to spend much time at Develop because we were planning for, or we were leaving on Thursday to go to Amsterdam. So we did the Yours Truly party, and I didn't get to see Andy from the Indie Stone, but I want to show you my hat. It's a bit grubby, but it's my favourite hat. And I got this from it's the Beetlejuice musical. Then this one was from MagicCon. And Marek went to a trading card pop-up and got me a Psyduck and a Gengar. And this hat was from a alternative market we went to
while ago?
It was a while back. And but we gotta go through the playmats. Then we can go through some of the cards that we got. By the way, if you're traveling, it wasn't from Hot Topic. Fuck off. We don't have that here. But what did we do? Jesus.
What do you mean?
We did so much. But playmats, so we're going to start with the Dragon Shield.
We're going to start with the Dragon.
So
there's two. Let me find.
We were all sat down playing cards as you do at MagicCon. And then this fella called Phil, who was part of the staff at MagicCon, but apparently he said, don't say that I did anything nice for you. But he did. So I'm not going to say that because it was really, really lovely.
Made our suitcase a lot heavier.
He did make our suitcase a lot heavier, but we were all sat just playing. It was me, Marek, Mia Bite, who is an amazing deck builder. She's great. And Adam, who's part of the Magic Castle podcast and also used to work at Xbox. And he was the one that used to send me all the Xbox stuff, which I thought was really cool. It was like a fun full circle moment. But so we're playing, the four of us are playing, and then Phil comes over. And he just starts giving us playmats because it's the Sunday. And these playmats, they're like $25 each, aren't they?
Something like that.
Yeah, do you want to? So let's go through them. Oh, I got to be careful because I ain't got any socks on. And if my little...
I'm not going bigger than the map. This is most of the map. This is about 90% of the map. But this is...
see the little guy. So
that's gonna be. But yeah, we have Black Robo Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this is on you.
Oh, that one's upside down.
Eric ruined it!
We have Blue Wizard Dragon. Honestly, I'm a big fan of this one. Cool. We have Colorless. I believe this is based off the Boulder Dragon card from the Tarkir set. We have Rid, the red version, or Gemstony. Plenty of mountains. We have Le Green, Very pretty, almost a fairy dragon. And that is the final dragon mat. There was a white one, but I'll be honest, our bags and arms were kind of full at that point. But I personally am a big fan of the green. So I will say the black one is just really cool. Really stands out compared to the other. Being all mecha stuff.
Hello, I'm back.
So that is 5 playmats.
That's 5. 5 of very many. They are sick, aren't they? Those are Dragon Shield. I'm not sponsored by them. By the way, not sponsored. I'm a bit upset. But they didn't sponsor me, and I got salty about it because they sponsored other people, and then the picture. Listen, I don't post photos very often, as you guys know. I don't post photos very often. Oh yeah, wait, I can show you my bruise from the gig. Dude, I am literally a fucking ghoul. Wait, I'm a fucking ghoul.
I'm not sure what the green dragon is called, but I think it's based off the Bloomvime Regent. Which again, another Tarkir card. This
is the mat, the official mat.
Yes, this is the official
MagicCon
one that was given out as a gift.
Thank you, Killian.
But obviously we got 2 of these. This is Kiwo's, and this is mine because I went on a bit of a
get them signed
tear on the final day, asking people to sign.
And it was like everyone.
Yeah, if I had a nice interactional time with people, I wanted their name on it, so it's kind of like a memory map.
That's Hamish from Mansplaining. That's his partner, I think. Is that Chris?
Yes.
That's his partner.
This is most of the rest of Mansplaining. Apart from Ro, who is here on the helmet.
There's Ro. Georgie. Is that Vince?
No. Vince is down here.
Georgie, they are wonderful. We met them at no, I think it might have been at the first MagicCon, and it was PK, so Pleasant Kenobi, that introduced us to Georgie, who they used to be a like Yu-Gi-Oh player, and now they're super into Magic, and they are wonderful. We love them. Mansplaining. I see Mansplaining there. Dane, Sam, Jake. Is that Overfiend?
Yeah.
That's Tom. Overfiend. Not a clue.
I think that was one of the Chad Magic.
Oh, we love the
Chad one of their crew. Team, but yeah. Jack King there. There's Vince.
Pleasant Kenobi. Who MtG Specs. We love Lee. Pleasant Kenobi. Oh, is that the balls?
Those were the balls, yeah.
Oh, he put balls on it.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna draw a penis. Original.
Oh, so we got the balls. PK is the reason my Uber rating is super low, because the conversation somehow ended up on getting finger blasted by Mike from Breaking Bad. So my Uber rating went down.
There's Mia.
Mia Bite.
Lloyd or Lloyd Meng.
Cool.
I might have butchered that, but I met him on the last night. Played a very. He's revolutionising the UK Magic creator meta. Just you wait and see.
Oh God. How easy exactly? Huh? Normal conversation. I don't even know where it came from either. We've just come out of a Tarkir pre-release. Oh, new ones. This is another MagicCon one.
This is a Gerudo.
Oh, Gerudo!
Playmat, which is an online way to play Magic with your friends. I believe it mainly uses cameras. But it has a bunch of social features and stuff as well. But they were giving out a couple of mats, and honestly, I think it just looks really cool.
He's so weird.
Yeah, like full disclosure, I haven't actually tried the platform yet, but I will be doing so after discussions with Mr. Overfiend.
The Final Fantasy mat from the Final Fantasy drop. And I love the point. This is good.
The problem is we kept walking around the con, and you're holding it to, distract your hands, as it were, whirling it around and everything. And then you see something, you just reach across 6 people and go like, "Look at that!" with your long but tiny finger. Okay. And then we have the band playmats.
This was for our friend Ali.
Yes, this is a present that will be provided in due course. So you'll need to take this one back with you.
It's gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
What a fucking nice mat this is.
Yeah, I think this is one of the overall, like,
the nicest.
purely in terms of art, one of the coolest ones. But yeah. Then we have within Devastation. I'm going to be completely honest. I bought this mat because I thought the art was absolutely sick.
It is gorgeous.
I have, however, been listening to the band, and they're actually
They're
fire.
good?
They're
Nice.
actually fire. Like, they are really good. Big fan now. And then finally we have our Atreyu one that has been signed by the whole band. That was a busy morning for me.
Yes.
Queuing up for the mats and then for the band, but
And
we got it. They were lovely, like all of them. Yeah.
This is the band that I've been listening to for like 22 plus years. So as you can imagine, being into Magic the Gathering, being able to go to a Magic event gig that had this band playing, you can imagine. You heard me singing. You heard me singing along with glee.
Yeah, my voice is probably somewhere on that video, just a lot quieter. Those are
the band playmats.
That is actually all of our playmats.
Oh no! Well, did you get the green dragon?
Oh no, sorry, I did. I showed all the dragons.
Oh, okay.
I showed all the dragons. No, there is one other playmat that we got. This was a spur of the moment purchase while I was queuing, because I do have the secret lair Dan deck.
Yes, this is nice.
And I've already bought fancy sleeves and a deck box for it, but who wouldn't like a fancy mat to go with it?
Dan. It's so pretty.
They did print like a double version of this, so that there's like more mat. It's like twice the size, so you have both koi. But that sold out a very long time ago everywhere. It is like impossible to get hold of
The end is never
anymore.
the end is never the end is never the end is never. Absolutely, Stanley Parable. Absolutely. See you, Miro. I see you. Absolutely. I love this thing. This is...
So, little story about the hands. I bought like 10 of these about a month and a half ago in preparation for MagicCon.
Yeah, because it was funny.
It was funny, and we did have some fun with them here at home. But then I forgot to pack them in the rush of, editing decks and packing stuff in a big 2.5 day haze, which meant we got out there without them. However, Amazon, being an international company, you can just order them from their warehouse in the Netherlands. So first night I was searching for the quickest delivery of another set of tiny hand pointers.
And we got them. So now we have... Look, they're crazy. And I mean, look, for me, the reach...
Do we want to save all the little trinkets for last, or?
Trinket? I think we go through the trinkets.
Okay, trinkets.
Oh, knocking the Kiwo chair.
There's only so much space I've got with all the
I
mats now. But just a couple of some sleeves that I bought. I got another one of those, but yeah, should be able to get the image. That is the focus.
No,
it's having none of it. But essentially, these are the arts on them. I thought they were really pretty, based on Secrets of Strixhaven. But big fan of anything QB related myself. So easy purchases there. And then I'm just going to dump all this out and we're going to go through it.
Yay! trinkets. Oh, no, it's the stuff in my deck boxes as well. The tokens.
Yes, I do have some of the metal tokens here, but so I mean, would you like to take the lead?
Yes. So first things first, I would like I like dice. If you weren't aware, I like dice. I might need my commander decks. They should just be over there. So let me show you the decks and who the dice are for. So many of you know this is my commander, my favorite, Anawan the Ruin Thief. Excuse me. And oh, the little colors in the corner, you see, black and the blue.
We'll try and cover it. Focusing on.
But you see the black and the blue. So we have. I'm too scared to open this. I'm gonna. Oh no! Oh! And then we got these dice for Anawan, the Ruin Thief, and look how pretty they are. Look how pretty, little. But yes, some nice die, and therefore Anawan, I thought it was suitable. And then the next one, you liked those ones.
Yeah, these ones were the ones I picked.
And now my other commanders, the other deck box, that is for later to show off. And my other commander, one of my other commanders, is Winter, Cynical Opportunist, and it's Golgari, so that's the green and black in the corner. And we have these dice for him. But they look a little more blue, but they're kind of greeny as well. And I thought, nice. I like them. This one's just straight up green compared to the others. It's crazy. But yeah, and I like them. They are pretty dice. Thank you. I have played Arena. I don't play it very often because I prefer physical cards personally. But yeah.
I go through phases of playing a lot. Usually depends on what sets are out. But,
yeah. You like doing a draft.
I have been jonesing for some 60 card Magic again recently. So I will probably end up back on it soon. I
should say, Misty Mountain. MistyMountainGaming.com. So there is a website. If you are interested in these dice, I'm not sponsored. Mary got these ones as well from them.
Just the sort of glowy teal. But yeah, I like it. It fits with a lot of the colorations for my dragons. It does actually fit with my very damaged nails. And finally I got this fancy eyeball because it has sort of all the colours. The big, chunky dice.
With a liquid core.
Okay.
There's an out of focus speck on the lens. Wow.
Okay.
Is it my tiny hands?
The best I could offer it.
Oh.
That didn't help. I can't deal with it right now.
Near the bottom right. Grubby little hands. My grubby little hands.
Oh, I see it.
You do?
I do see it.
Where? Oh.
Yeah. That, unfortunately, I'm not sure there's much I can do without going hunting.
Ooh. Damn.
Then we got some pins from the convention.
That's a Johnny, right?
Yep. Emrakul.
A Johnny. He's a planeswalker.
Another Emrakul. Cool.
Emrakul's Eldrazi.
There's my MagicCon pin.
MagicCon.
A just red sort of all mana pin that they were given out for participation in certain little events.
It's pretty cool.
And then we also
got
World
of Trash.
Some little World of Trash pins. Raccoon Wizard and a fox. That's kind of a rogue.
Kind of roguish. Fencer. But yeah, World of Trash had some of the most amazing playmats as well. They had, it is Jimothy.
Give it time.
Soon. They did have like full playmats, and so the playmats would have like the image, and then over around here would have like your turn order and like where you and a little section for your graveyard, for your library, for where your commander sits. Had all the turn order, so it was like a really cute, fun, playful little tokens. Get the tokens before. Oh, you want to show off? Marek did a thing again.
Got another one.
He did another one.
There wasn't any massive pulls in it. There were like a good 7 or 8 surge foils, which is going to be nice for the collection, but nothing like super wild. Like a couple of normal art clouds and everything. But yeah, good, decent box, but not quite the same as some of our previous boxes.
No. Okay, so this was my friends printed these because I play with these things called enchantment rooms, and they enter locked. But so this was like a 3D printed one. I'll have to look for a room so you can see how it sits. But with this one, this was like a foil, metal etched one, and it's double-sided. So let me find a room and I can show you how it sits, because it's really cool. And of course, my friends Widows of the Coast / Magic Castle, Overfiend, and Baby Guru, which is Eve and Tom. They are part of Team Dinosaur Spin. Oh yeah, that's a old. It was a sponsor I did when I did the death battle.
Dinosaur. Spinning.
But here's what that my little room token thing is for. And I fucking love it. Because it enters, and it enters with this one, but maybe I wanna, and I can flip over maybe that one, and then I just remove it when I got them both. How cute is that? And of course I got the other one, which is just a little.
It's useful.
Yes, it's incredibly useful, because we got that night one. The 3, because they just had some spares lying around, and then the next day we saw a stall which had these amazing tokens.
So I've got a little doggo and a mana counter, but honestly they're really quite nice, like metal.
What is the name?
They glitter.
Of that store. They had these really nice pins as well.
It is dungeon.shop.
Dungeon.shop for those. Not sponsored. Nothing. This is not sponsored in any way.
All of this stuff was paid for by
Marek.
By us.
By us, by Marek.
There were some free giveaways at the con, mainly playmats, but most of these trinkets were purchased or given for purchasing other stuff, like the magic pins. A lot of the stalls had them, and if you spent X amount of money, you got given a pin for free, which is a nice little touch, you know?
Yes. You back in my box. These two. Sponsored by Marek. Just because of the cool stuff? I mean, maybe.
I will say that a lot of this cool stuff wasn't, even with some of the free swag. I have spent
a sizable chunk of change.
Yes, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want holiday. It's my birthday.
It is.
Holiday.
It was Marek's birthday on the 14th.
I'm allowed to treat myself, even if I maybe treat myself too much. But
no, it wasn't too much. You deserve the fucking world.
It's what it is. Cool.
Now onto cards. I want to get the card that I procured, which I actually got to play And it immediately got exiled under
mean-
someone else's, but I got to play it.
Somewhat understandably.
And I was really surprised I even found it. Just putting this up because the sticker's funny. It's Hugh Grant. Hold on, I'm going through my deck.
Oh, wait, just while you're doing that, I'm going to show the promo cards. That
Oh,
we got.
yes, the promo.
So there were some promo cards you got for attending. You got this fancy Wayfarer's bauble with Flibib,
Fibblethip.
and
Fibblethip.
loot. You got a couple of those. You got a quite nice little treasure token.
Swap him out. There's a nice
which
treasure.
I'm quite a fan of. And everyone got a low-key God of Mischief. Whenever a player or opponent becomes the target of an ability you control, draw a card. Triggers only once each turn. I mean, otherwise, well, it's going to be strong even with once a turn. Like, you add... If you could do that multiple times a turn, the card would be wild. Absolutely wild.
There is something so satisfying knowing that my fully shuffled deck, and then right towards like what would be the top of the deck, is the card. This is my big... That was my chase card. I say chase card. It's the card I was hunting for. It's Declaration of Naught. Now let me just zoom. How do I zoom? That way. No. Declaration of Naught. Now, I think this card is really fucking funny. As you can see, you know, I play a Dimir deck, which is, these two colours, so the blue is great. At the top, you see there's only 2 blue pips, so all I need is 2 islands. And then on turn 2, I can play it. And as you guys know, I play a format, you might not know, I play a format called Commander primarily. And what's fun with Commander is everyone has a Commander card. Like, this is my Commander card. So, my goal is to get this card out, and then I can do my thing. So, what you do with this is it comes into play. I can name someone else's Commander, and then I only have to pay one blue. I don't have to tap it. It's fucking funny. I think it's funny anyway.
That does also mean you could counter it multiple times in a turn as long as you have the mana available. It's a real, what we call hate bear piece.
Yes. Yeah, it's a bit of a fuck you. It's funny, but I'm a firm believer in doing the funny thing.
It's a nice commander you got there. I hope you brought removal as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, while it's not the most... well, I yelped when I saw it. How to get one player to focus you 100%? Well, they can't do fucking anything without their commander, can they? What was the card I wanted to get that turns everything into swamps?
Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth.
Yeah, whatever that does. Is this game more complex than Pokemon? Probably.
Overall, yes, I would say so. Yeah, realistically, I certainly think it is. The rules overall are more complex. The card design, it can vary, I would say. But yeah, I would lean towards that. Being the art.
It is the most complex card game ever made. What about Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I don't even know if Yu-Gi-Oh know the rules are anymore.
I mean, to be fair, when you can because Magic has been going for so long and has added so many different mechanics and cards, that has, when you look at the entirety of it, it makes it so much more complex. Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not that common for them to add new mechanics, from what I'm aware. But yeah.
I've got a photo on my phone, so I did share it on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, it's at hi Kiwo. But the hotel that we were staying at had like this giant wall of tulips, but there was enough space for us to play cards. So you can just about see like this wall of tulips that was blocking our view. So we were using the sticks to point through and see what everyone was. I was like, what does this card do? Can you read that? Can you pass that card over? I thought it was because Jamie's shoving it up his nose. Because why wouldn't he? How deep is so dumb.
I mean, that is fair. Yeah, the mana system is naturally a bit more complex. I just think that, not to take away from either of those games, but Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, you tend to have turns with lots of steps or actions, but sometimes not quite as many still interactions between stuff. Just because those games have a lot more just searching for what you want. Whereas Magic, while there's plenty of draw, don't often get to search for specific cards.
Sorry. It's MCR. I couldn't see anything. That's with my phone up in the air. I don't know the lyrics of any of their songs. But I couldn't see anything. It's too short. And I got the 3DS out and it was got weird.
Stickers
from Trash King. Was it Trash King? King of Trash?
World of Trash.
World of Trash.
I think World of Trash. Yeah, that the little paper hats had King of Trash on them.
Yeah. The mana system in Magic alone is far more complex than the energy system in Pokemon. Oh yeah, but it's. I mean, I think.
When you, again, I'm not disagreeing that Magic is complicated. I just think that something like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, it can seem very complicated to the uninitiated because there are so many different steps now. But a lot of those involve just searching for the things you want and putting them out.
The person in front of you shoot in portrait while you shoot in landscape is poetic. Listen, okay. I was born in the 90s. Do you remember when people used to get so fucking angry about videos being filmed in portrait, and now that's
like the default?
What happened? What happened to us as a fucking civilization? How have we gone back in time?
Even most traditional like broadcast studios now will also film in, well, basically 4x3, isn't it? But portrait.
I mean, you can't see the cards that you've just sleeved up, but those are... Oh, these are the ones you bought.
Yeah, there is a slight hint. There is, you've seen a few here and there, but I'm just going through, re-sleeving them all, taking out the sleeves that have their price on them to hide my shame. But
there was... Oh. But no, we got some... Who's at the door?
So I think some playing musical buzzers.
Oh. That's rude. That's rude.
Oh no, Kira had the 3DS.
Yes.
But I did see a couple of 2DSs recording.
Imagine. That's mad. Alice. Oh, I want to see Ali. I haven't seen her for so long.
Or if you're sick of me, you're welcome to leave.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. Because she was away in Scotland for like
a week.
Yeah, she went. My friend, she went to Scotland for a week, and then we saw her for like a minute before we had to leave for a week, and I was really sad. But Marek's just sleeving up more cards, and then you can see some of his big purchases. You saw my purchase with Marek's Monzo card, which was my declaration on.
Alright, well, there's some if you want to talk. They're already sleeved if you want to talk through them. I did actually forget about my green whale. So...
Oh, your green whale. Well, I don't know what some of these cards are. Oh, get fucked. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, I know, and I've just immediately read it, and that fucking sucks.
That's for you.
Oh, never mind. I love it. I love it. That's brilliant. So, a treasure token it's essentially more mana and another permanent. So, if I'm forced to sacrifice a permanent, I could sacrifice a mana. If I'm forced to sacrifice a permanent, can I still sack a treasure token for the mana?
No.
Damn
you
it.
Have to. The sacking it is a cost, and you can't resolve an effect and also pay the cost on.
Okay. So this is what Magic looked like to me before I learned how to play Magic, and now I know how to play Magic. I'm still looking at this and thinking, what the fuck am I reading?
I just think this card is hilarious.
That's not funny.
I think it is absolutely hilarious.
This is causing me so much anxiety just looking at it.
Honestly, the card draw you get from it when you pop, like, when you pass it for 8 is insane.
No. No.
You draw 64 cards for 8 mana.
Ooh.
You could definitely mill yourself out with it.
Yeah.
Pretty easily. You kind of got to know your maths. I've never had one of those, and I've wanted one for ages. So, you know, just to have one if a deck needs it, you know.
Marek's a bit of a Final Fantasy fan, so we didn't get one of these from the Japanese pack, but he's got this.
There was an order that, like, if I added another €3 to it, I got the free pin. So I added. I saw that for €3.
Oh, nice. Up next, this becomes a 1/1 blink moth artifact creature with flying and infect. Okay, so you're building something nasty. Another one. And another one.
So these for a while were played quite heavily in like Legacy, because you have like a green spell where you exile a green card rather than pay its mana cost, give something 4/4, then you pay 1 green mana and double the power of something till end of turn, and then you just hit them for.
Illuge, shall I see? You'll be able to bring that up on your phone.
I've got it here somewhere.
Oh, we got one?
Yeah, I've got one. I think it might be in the Brewback spares. Let me have a look.
Is this for Karlak?
No, Illuge is mono blue.
No, Helm of the Host. Is this for Karlak?
No, I just didn't have one, but it's an incredibly good card.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, you'd think it'll go in Karlak, maybe. Oh.
There's Illuge.
Oh. Blood counters are so funny.
Whenever it enters attacked, put a flood counter on target land, it becomes an island. You can put it on your opponent's lands if you have creatures with island walk or similar. But then, yeah, the first instant or source spell you cast each turn.
Fucking hell,
but
yeah.
you can reduce the blue cost, not just the numbers.
Yeah,
for each land you control with a flood counter on.
So Declaration of Naught for free?
You can't activate the ability for free.
Damn.
And you can't cast it for free. So it doesn't necessarily help Declaration of Naught, but if you're trying to play like a control-y blue deck, the fact is half the time your first counter spell on your opponent's turn is going to be free.
Neheb, is that the Minotaur?
That is a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that is the one that when he deals combat damage to someone, you make mana, you get red mana equal to the excess damage dealt or similar.
Get lost. Cool.
There we go. Main phase based on life. So similar. No, I was a bit off. So Get Lost is just a staple, and they were going. I remember back when this was a 15 quid card. I just wanted one of these, and it's fun.
That's not
6 mana, and each turn you get something for 5 for free after it hits the bat.
horrendous.
You've got one in one of your decks.
Listen, don't talk like we're not talking about my decks. We're talking about your decks.
So I'm not allowed to have one, but okay.
Listen,
okay.
like, listen, okay. It's funny when I do it to other people, but when you do it to me, it's not. That's not how this works. Rate of
I will turn this camera off, Missy. Yeah, this is a piece I've had my arm for a while, but I'm assuming the price has dropped following some printings. But it's a very interesting card. Each turn you accumulated upkeep. So you play it, your next upkeep you get 1 red mana. Your turn after that you get 2. After that you get 3, but it's during your upkeep. So if you don't if you don't use it during your upkeep, lose it. You're basically casting instant. These I needed a 4 of for these, so I bought a couple more. But they're
and
tokens again.
Tokens.
And that's the first batch.
I've had too much tea. I need to pee again.
Okay. I start with these.
Yeah, you.
And then we'll
we'll
build up to the green whale, as it were.
Green whale.
Rate of Fire is much better since Mana Burn
we have all
removed. However, you can actually use. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can in theory use it if you trade the permanent to someone else and they just start generating 10 mana and you have one of the things that essentially causes mana burn. I want to say it's called Mana Barbs, maybe? Unspent mana deals 1 damage. But yeah. I just picked up a few useful lands along the way. Hushwood Verge, because I play a lot of green-white. Arena of Glory for dragons, because red and give haste. And Urza Saga, because who doesn't Urza Saga? I'm pretty sure this is from Mystery Booster 2. Yes, it is. 2. There is a lizard that brings Mana Burn back. I've got 4 Caverns of Souls in various arts. But Cavern of Souls is there for your tribal decks, which we play a lot of, but it basically makes your taps for any colour and cast a creature, and creatures of the chosen type can't be countered. Honestly, the Expedition wasn't even the most expensive one out of them, but yeah. Cabal Coffers, just for if I ever get back into mono black.
Yes, Tiny Bones.
Another Sensei's Divining Top, because I wanted a second one. A very pretty Wasteland.
That is a nice waste.
Which was actually the cheapest Wasteland, because all the others were like old border and stuff and everything. I finally got my hands on a couple of Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. These are mainly played in monocolor decks.
This Nyx is... I've got the spider. Nyx the spider?
No, I think that's a different Nyx. This is from the Thero set, which is based off like Greek and Roman gods. So
wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not certain if Nyx represents a similar thing in Magic, but still. But you tap it for 1, or you tap it, choose a color, and you add to your mana pool an amount of mana equal to your devotion. Your devotion being the color of pips you have. So, for example, if this was on the field, it counts for 1 red pip. If you are playing a bunch of cards, say in red, pay to tap this, you generate 10, 15, 20.
Goblins!
Nyx was the realm where the gods resided in. And yes, the spider is from Nyx, apparently. I've seen it reprinted, so. I got another Uzalith, because I only have 1, and I love my math decks. Since it is impossible for me to pull a VV, I bought 2 of them.
6 collector booster boxes, not a single, and I don't even know how many play boosters, and these are just in play boosters.
Probably like 4.
They're like 4 play boosters and a bunch of friggin'...
Yeah, but I'm just cursed. I'm not allowed to get a VV.
No.
But yeah. A Delighted Halfling, because it was there, and it's one of the best mana dorks in the game. Might well end up in my dragon deck. I got a couple of One Rings, but the cheaper version, because I haven't owned one up till now, and it is unfortunately such a good card. It goes in literally any deck better. slightly unusual tech piece that I've seen around a bit. I think I might even have one of these, but I want to have 2 dragon decks, so I might as well have 2 of them. But you search your library for a dragon card, put it into play, just without paying any additional cost beyond this 3. Shuffle your deck. That creature can attack this turn, but then is exiled afterwards. So it lets you get any dragon out or 3 from your deck. It is quite. I picked up a Jessica's Will, so I've got a second one of these. Finally, bought a couple of Douthie Voidwalkers because I haven't had one before. And Kiwo likes her rogues.
I love rogues.
I got another Rhystic Study.
Yay!
Because Kiwo is obsessed with it. So I'm never going to see the other one we have.
Do you pay the one? Do you pay the one?
And it's blue hand as well.
It's the blue hand. Do you pay the one?
I got 3 Force of Wills because they weren't actually that bad in price, but obviously excellent card. Just a basically free counter spell. There's another Inkmoth Vexus to make 4. And then we've just got some nice tap plans or shop plans for various decks that needed them. I actually had a full art special guest like Verdant Catacombs foil that basically paid for all 4 of these.
What was the Mind
so that was good.
There wasn't this Mind Stone that people were going crazy for in the Marvel set, was it?
No, so that is this is Mind Stone, which is a classic Magic card seen in many Commander decks, and then there is the Mind Stone, which is from the Marvel set and one of the Infinity Stones. The next card I'm about to show, I despise this card because I very rarely play it, and it is so good and so efficient. But Authority of the Consoles. 1 mana, white enchantment, creatures your opponents control enter tapped, and whenever a creature enters under their control, you gain 1 life. It does so much work if it comes down on turn 1. It's incredible.
You won't believe it, but it's fucking happened again. What would have been in my... This is... I knew I had a Nyx card. I knew I had her. I always get them mixed up. I always thought it was Nyx Brood Spinner, but it's...
Give it time. Give it time.
I have 2 spiders, and one is called Brood Spinner, and the other is Nyx.
Just to go along with the monologue tax, and because it never hurts to have 2, another Smothering Tithe.
Woo!
If an opponent draws a card, if they don't pay 2, you get a treasure token.
Yay!
And that adds up pretty quickly. Urza's Workshop. Many thanks to Wally from Chad Magic for showing me this useful bit of tech, but that's going straight in Eldrazi, where I already have 4 other Urza lands.
What's another one?
I got this from my Marvel draft, but other dinosaurs get +1/+1 and have hexproof, so that's going into dinosaurs.
Yeah, I've fallen in love with dinosaurs. I want to at some point, I am going to be taking Marek's Gishath deck on a trip to the Natural History Museum so that she can see the dinosaur.
Almost bouncing into Authority. Yep, you can. Doesn't mean it can't be cheap, but so yeah, so that's the end of what I purchased in general. These are some of the pulls I got from an event in some of the packs, because when you arrived you also got given some packs with your little goodie bag. But yeah, Devil Dinosaur, I got a full art Prismari the Inspiration, which was actually the last one of the dragons from Strixhaven we needed.
Oh,
so now we have 1 of every one and like 4 with a bloom. I've got a few of these, but not in a fancy full art foil. Definitely a fun card. Just get a free spell on each of your turns. Just fun. This was a cool art from the Final Fantasy one, but we might have a friend who's interested in it. A full art Cloud. Plague Pox, which is a silly card. Each player loses half their life, then discards half the cards in their hand, then sacrifices all the permanents half the permanents they control. Yeah. Oh, we have actually a token that was provided to us by a member of Atreyu.
Yes, Porter. So this was really cool. So if you guys are, like I said, I've been listening to the band for 22 years. This was the album that introduced me to them. It was my friend on RuneScape, and you all know how much I like RuneScape. So me and Ro from Mansplaining left. We were at a restaurant, and we stepped out to like go have a vape. And then the guitarist and vocalist, well, one of the vocalists, Betray You, Porter, is there. And I was like, holy fuck. And I was like, Ro, you remember your little emo heart back in the day? She's like, yeah. And I was like, remember the band Betray You? She's like, fucking yeah. And I was like, this guy's from Betray You. And then he handed us proxies that he's made. He's made these proxies of all of their albums. And he just handed them over randomly. And of course, me being me, I'm like, it's fucking fate that he handed me the curse being my first Atreyu album. How long I've been listening to them for. I'm at fucking MagicCon. I've just seen them. Oh my god. I'm so happy. And yeah, sorry, I'm so weird about it. But listen, okay. It's nostalgic for me, even though I've only been playing Magic for like 4 years. But then Trey, you
actually,
just wait.
That's fine. We'll be filing them. I'll be sorting them later anyway.
When we get what's it called? RuneScape and Secret Lair. When we get RuneScape and Magic the Gathering together, my life will be a little better. Not complete, because that's I should raise my standards. Anyway, enough about that. Marek's got some more cards to show.
That's cool. I mean, most of the big stuff we have gone through, but there's a few cool things left. Yeah. Just a cool art. Art's decent,
really pretty. That's really nice looking though.
But the art's really nice. I picked up a Phyrexial B1 collector booster just in case. Run, very cool art, but that was sort of the best card in it. And then some other cards from either our Marvel boosters we got as gifts or from the event. But if any of you are into Marvel,
rumbling. God.
Well, Aram Zola in the old art, fancy art foil arc reactor, which to be honest might be going in Eldrazi because it improvises really good. Honestly, uncommon, but this card I think has the chance to do a fair bit of work.
Oh, yeah.
Like, 3 mana, 2/2 with flying, okay. But whenever you draw a card, if you have another hero, you deal 1 damage. Its main drawback is it is a legendary creature.
Is that on upkeep, though?
It's just whenever you draw a card.
So even on upkeep?
Yeah. So you're pretty much guaranteed 1 a turn if you control this and another hero. And then if you have ways to draw other cards, which red is pretty good at, even if you have to discard for them as well.
That is good.
There you go. Fancy War Leader's cool. Creatures get +1/+1. Whenever a creature you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I got this in a draft where it was sealed. So you got given 6 packs and you built a deck.
Oh.
And it was a game where 91 of us were all playing against each other. It took about 5 hours.
It was the Brian David
Gilbert and Iffy Wadiway were hosting and helping to keep us entertained over the long 5 hours.
I have.
But this helped quite a lot for obvious reasons. This card I think is okay, but it just looks cool. This is a fancy art foil.
That's the photo I took.
Yeah.
That was
very near the end when there was about 13 of us left.
But these people are all playing against each other.
Yeah, the format's called Grand Melee, and basically you can only attack people to your left. But you can effects and spells that target can be directed to the person on your right. So as people get knocked out, you squash down further and further. But yeah. A Defense of the Heart, which is one of the special list casts, but it's pretty cool. Beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, you get rid of the art, you get rid of the enchantment, search for 2 creatures, and put them onto the battlefield. It does not care how big those creatures are, so you can do some wild stuff with them. And then this one, I don't know how good it is, but it looks pretty.
It is. And as a hero.
And then there were some other cards, but they're mainly all in packs. stuff
That's
off to the
Mia's
side.
token.
We did also get given
Mia Bite.
a very cute treasure token.
Mia Bite. MIABYTE. You can find them on Twitch, Blue Sky.
Oh, it's ended up in Brewbat, but I also got a copy token from Baby Guru.
Eve, yeah.
That is Emmett Scholl from Final Fantasy 14, because I now get that reference. I haven't actually encountered Emmett yet, but I get the Final Fantasy.
Now, this is we got the big one. Did you show off your Urza Saga?
Yeah, I showed the Urza Saga.
Okay. This is the big one, and I don't know if you guys remember. How do we snooze it? Can we snooze that?
Snooze what?
You can click snooze. You're a mod in my chat. That button at the top. Because that would stop the ad from happening. Cool, thank you. Got 5 minutes till the ad goes. Freaking awesome. Thank you. Did we get to see any Hobbit spoilers? No.
Yeah. Well, we didn't personally, but, you know, they're all on your various social media platform afterwards. But, I mean, Smaug.
Oh, yeah.
Smaug. Indestructible, makes treasures when it takes damage. That combos with a small breeze. And I am going to very much abuse that.
Dragon who?
Right. Smaug goes in the dragon.
So now this next one that we're going to show is exciting because we actually unboxed it. We pulled a card on stream, and it was pretty fucking exciting. Merrick opened a pack, and
sure, I will take over. So yeah, some of you may remember we pulled a neon pink chocobo on stream.
Ishtola is what the sort of search foil Ishtola, like right behind it as well.
That was there as well. I, however, as lovely as the pink one was, I had many ideas of what to do with it, but I decided if I could find the colour I really wanted out at MagicCon, I was going to do my best to get it. And long story short, the wonderful people at Journey's End Games had a in condition green, and we made a deal. So they now have my pink chocobo, and I have my desired neon green one that is probably never going to get taken out of this little case. But when I spoke to them and got that in the morning, I was absolutely ecstatic. I was wandering around, having not eaten anything, but still like, you know, unable to stand still. Like, basically dancing. A lot of the other cards I purchased also came from them, because I gave them the trades that we had to go. But yes, this is my green whale. I have essentially peaked.
Yeah, no, you're not peaked.
In terms of my Final Fantasy Magic collecting, I think I have peaked. Unless one day I happen upon a black or gold chocobo. But this was the one I really wanted. So... Oh, this case is like UV protection and everything. Like,
have you got the other ones like to hand?
What other ones?
The cases, so we can open one of them, like the one with Tidus or.
Kind of, yeah. Why?
No, just show them the cases, because these I think because they're really nice. If you
for
like
having cards in.
I know, but like the case itself, because you can open it and show them what.
I mean, they're magnetic, which is really nice, but there's a nice little slot for your card, even in an inner sleeve, and then it just slots in.
I think
snaps down, and they've honestly been really good. Like
these Ultimate cards or Ultra Pro.
The Ultra Pro.
Oh, it's Ultra Pro. Yes. Yes.
But yeah. So that sort of made my, like, if I'm honest, the weekend was lovely with or without that, but that was it was good.
Very fun weekend and week. No, we saw so many people, and it was crazy.
And then, well, yeah, we also got the reveal of the MagicCon lineup for next year. I want to say Chicago was the first one in like spring, and then May time there's Tokyo, which would be a dream, but I have to financially recover from this first.
Yeah.
And then there will be another Las Vegas, which I think is meant to be sort of like end of summer time. And then finally, it is back to Amsterdam in December next year.
Which is pretty rough because it's going to be cold, and
I think Amsterdam's gorgeous in winter.
it is going to be like
it's
most.
great.
I think most countries in Europe, wintertime is just absolutely.
Yeah.
It is just really goddamn nice. But yeah, it wasn't going to be a particularly long stream today because we still got some bits and bobs to unpack. Oh yeah, do you want to show off the deck box? So you saw the Dan, not the Dan one, because you saw the Dan deck. No, you saw the Dan mat. And
this is the deck box I got for Dan because it was a nightmare to try and find the official like secret lair art sleeves and stuff. They just sold out so quickly, but I did manage to find this Kamigawa art deck box, which I think fits quite nicely. And then we got the matching sleeves to go with it as well. Find an actual Dan.
But what
well,
actually
you're seeing an island and the matching.
and
I think altogether they make quite the set. Sorry for my terrible condition nails. I have to deal with it.
What was quite fun is yesterday Marek taught the wonderful Call Me Kevin and Anna Rudolph how to play Dan. We met up with them yesterday, which was crazy because they weren't at MagicCon. So we got to spend a bit of time. Yeah, we spent a bit of time with Kevin and Anna. It was awesome because we hadn't actually seen them since the Yours Truly party for Develop last year. So we did the thing where we said, yeah, we'll play games.
And then a year later, we should have played some games.
We still haven't played games together, but we see each other, so it's really nice. And no, they both enjoyed playing Dan, and now they're looking to get some decks, so it's really sweet. So that should be fun. But yeah, no, it was crazy. We met so many people. The gig was awesome. I don't know. Oh God, 2 years ago there was an emo party as like part of like the official, after party. And while we were there, we met this fella from Newcastle, and his name was Jack, and he was there on his own. But like we were, everyone's drinking, we're all listening to music, we're all dancing, sing along, and then we get chatting with this guy, and he's like hangs out with us. He tells us his friends couldn't make it, he's there on his own. So we end up just hanging out with him for like most of the convention. Anyway, that was 2 years ago. And then it was like, oh shit, it's MagicCon, we should message Jack. And then we were at Atreyu, and he was there. But this year, his friend and his partner were there. And we got to meet them, and we all hung out, got really drunk after the gig, ended up at the Cave Club, which is like a couple of... It was a good spot. We went to the Cave Club, and then I partook in cafe culture. And it was fucking incredible. But also the paranoia through the roof, because it's like, I know it's legal here, but this feels fucking weird. Feels weird. I got a joint the size of my head. I'm just sat in public. But yeah, I did smoke a bit too much on one night.
You noped out.
Yeah.
Did you pass me the Bruvac box? I'm wondering if the copy token's in.
I did, oh no, because we were drinking. And then we had a smoke with Vince Pleasant Kenobi at the hotel.
There it is. There is the copy.
Ah, it's very nice.
I thought so.
It's very nice. Does that have Steve's Instagram on it?
Focus.
The deck, detailed.
Baby Guru.
Baby Guru. ABIGRO. Hello. But yeah, Amsterdam was amazing. Gorgeous city. I despise bicycles, but I think that's fair.
I think, it's kind of fine. You just got to actually pay attention.
And I do pay attention. It's just fucking scary. And sometimes, no, because on the way to the, I was walking to the convention center, right? Let's say that this is the crosswalk and this, the bike lane. Doing this is, so here's the bike lane, right? And here's the crosswalk. And there's like zebra crossing here. I'm going, and this cyclist decides to go over into where I'm, and it's like everyone else is here, but why the fuck is he on the pedestrian part? And it was the green man too, so of course I'm gonna cross when it's the green man. That's the only time you can cross. It's safe. I was livid.
Yeah, and the cyclist should stop, but
oh god, that was a thing. So I don't know about you guys, but you know that you have like the internal voice. My internal voice kept coming out when we left Brighton, and I thought things I said in my head I would say out loud, like, move out of the fucking way, you're slow. One guy, we had a very heavy suitcase. We're at the train station and we just see a guy with a backpack. Ignore the escalators, and you can't take luggage on the escalators up. And we just watch this guy walk into the elevator, hit the button, then look at his phone as we're like kind of, trying to get to the elevator. And he panic scrambles to hit the button to keep the door open. But I just went, for God's sake, and I like made the hand gestures. I was like, Marek, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happened to me. And I keep saying these things, and I'm worried that the people can hear me say, you're fucking slow, move out the fucking way. It was pretty rough. I didn't say I wanted to punch a baby. I thought it. And I texted it to Tom.
Now. Now you said it.
Now I've said it. The baby. Well, you fall. I'm scared of flying. Marek falls asleep on the plane, and then a fucking baby starts crying, and all that's going through my head. It's just, I don't know. And even people on planes. Why, like, people that clog up the queue with the overhead luggage can fuck off. Those people should be the last off the plane. Let the people with backpacks that slide underneath the seat, let them off first. If you have no overhead luggage, get off the fucking plane first. If you have overhead luggage, you can deal with the main scramble, because otherwise we're going to be standing there 10 fucking minutes because the kids have run off and you're still faffing around because you got on the plane first and you decided to put your bags at the front and the back of the plane despite sitting in the middle of the plane. I'm sorry. Fucking get your shit together when you're traveling, okay? I'm sorry. I got really upset. And there was a guy behind me on the plane who kept, like, they were talking about the football, they were playing something, the guy right behind me kept like kicking the back of the seat, but he was tall and his legs were shaking. So my back, I was constantly like moving, and then I could feel it in like the, like kicking the back of the seat, and it's in the back of my spine. Oh God. I'm okay. I had a lovely time. I had some really good pizza.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, there was some food out there.
Yeah, it was also, as a vegan, I did notice the food stalls in the convention center. There were vegan options, which is great. We love a vegan option. That's really cool. But then as I'm waiting there, I see them using their bare hands, putting like just carrying pizzas into the oven, then managing like cards and tills without washing their hands. I'm like, okay, whatever. The tongs to use the vegan food were the same as the tongs to pick up everything else. So, for one, I'm glad I don't have a gluten intolerance, because that's really fucking bad.
Stroop waffles, apparently, very easy to get gluten-free ones. If they aren't usually. But yeah.
Luckily, I'm not gluten-free. I don't have a gluten intolerance or allergy or anything. But yeah, they were using the same tongs for the veggie stuff and vegan stuff as everything else. Which isn't like bad but it is bad, It can be bad, especially if there's cheese and cheese gets in, and I don't know. Food was delicious, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the allergies. But luckily I don't. I'll be honest, I used to be that strict with veganism. I'm not that. Like, in a different country where I'm a guest, I'm not gonna kick up a fuss. Because back home, but in this day and age, like, being vegan it's a fucking luxury. And I say I'm not doing it for dietary reasons, am I?
No, but you're saying
I'm not saying
it sounds like you're saying that it's very hard to be vegan. I think in some places it probably
I think it can be hard to be vegan, but it can also be easy to be vegan. But it's hard to be a healthy vegan. And I'm just saying, for me to be vegan, it's kind of like a luxury, whereas I'm not doing it because I'm allergic to something. I don't have allergies. I could go back to eating meat, this, that, the other. I don't want to, but so my veganism is a choice. There are some people that don't have the option to be non-vegan, and it. So I'm lucky that I can sort of be like, it's fine. But I used to be very strict, and if something so much as like, because most factory foods, I don't know, they're not all processed in the same places, but there's a lot of crossovers. So vegan things may contain dairy.
Yeah, because there was dairy products in the factory.
In the same factory, yeah. So for a while, for a couple of years actually, I wouldn't eat anything that may contain, because it was produced in the same, and I realized like, oh shit, I can't eat anything. My list of foods went from like quite varied to extremely expensive and not much of it. But yeah. So that was a thing.
Did get you a vegan bit ball, though.
The vegan bit ballin'. We went to the spot that we went on the first time we went there.
If you go to Amsterdam, just get bit ballin'.
Bit ballin'. Yes. Bit ballin' is really good. Highly recommend bit ballin'. Good time. What is it?
Well, the standard version is like shredded beef, deep fried in like a breadcrumb, so you get a little ball of it. There's usually like a ragu or something inside as well, but they're rich, delicious, and a common like starter sharing snack, etc.
Dutch meat based snack made by a very thick stew thickened with roux and beef stock loaded with meat. Refrigerating it until it firms up, I'm on Wikipedia, and then rolling the thick mixture into balls which then get breaded and fried. What's the vegan one? Fuck if I know. Probably jackfruit. Delicious though.
Probably.
And serve with mustard. Oh my god. A Google image bit of balling for you. Very good. Very good. Oh my god. Towel holder.
It's getting there. I've doubled up some of them at the bottom.
Eric's got a towel holder for all the Magic playmats.
Like one of those ones that hangs off a door.
I'm gonna have to take a photo of the state of it. I say the state of it. Stop getting hungry. Yeah. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend's dog. It's given me like a spotlight. Oh. Hello. He's so cute. He's a little man. Aww. Thank you, Google Photos. Memories of my cat. I take so many photos with the cat.
Could potentially give.
We could, couldn't we?
It's up to you, but
Yeah. But my goodness. It wasn't going to be a particularly long stream today because we still got to go get lunch and finish packing, but I did want to do like a little haul, show you guys what we got, have a little talk about what we did, because we played a lot of Magic. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. I have been playing Dinosaurs. We got some sleeves for
well, I'm not gonna lie, that the person working there was a real saleswoman. She was pushing like there was no tomorrow.
I think that she was, something tells me that she was just like, I don't know if she worked there properly. It was like a part-time thing.
I mean, maybe, but she was still going for it.
She was like, just buy this. Just buy this. Okay. So, this is what I've been playing recently. I played it a lot at MagicCon. And what's crazy is these colours aren't colours I usually play in. This is Gishath. And she is amazing. And of course, we love women. I love women. So, obviously, this queen. People talk about, like, girly decks in Magic the Gathering. Mother. This is Mother. And I love her. And I've been really enjoying.
Mine?
Oh, yeah? Go for it.
So I'm just going to interrupt briefly. I also got with my pass a bag. a little backpack, but it comes with little slots on the sides that happen to be just the right size for a playmat to slide in.
Yeah.
And this was probably going to be my magic bag because square, it fits.
2 playmats.
It fits 2 playmats. It fits Dex boxes nicely. Yeah, this is probably one of the most useful things I got.
This fucking card has been haunting me. Every time Gishath whiffed, this card was in there.
Yeah.
And it being called Ryle is because
the card isn't even that good in the deck anymore. I like it because it's a picture of a dinosaur and it's 1 mana draw.
So, well, these are the sleeves, and they honestly, I'm really happy because I am not a fan of these ones. And while it is Gishath still, we love Gishath. It's not these, and I like these ones. And this is the artwork. There is another version of Gishath with this artwork, which I'm probably gonna use maybe as the commander, if that's it.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, so what's with Gishath, what was really fun is basically she comes in and you immediately hit with her. And then if the damage goes through, you just take cards from the top. You just end up with loads of dinosaurs. And it was really fun. And look how expensive. Because I only play cheap decks.
Yeah, and here you are getting out on turn 5 most.
Yeah, turn 5. And I really... So I like dinos. Look at her. Isn't she so cool? I think so. I think so. And another thing you might see on my Instagram, I got my hair done. Actually, I can show you a picture. Well, no, I can't show you a picture of my hair. But I had a bit of a manic episode at 4 o'clock in the morning. And ended up bleaching my eyebrows. You can also see I got weird little tufts of hair either side of my face. I don't know what they're called, like
Chelsea sideburns?
Chelsea sideburns or something. I don't know. Anyway, here's my Gollum looking ass after I bleached my eyebrows, and you can see there, like this bit's all shaved, and now these little bits are like blue, and I have blue eyebrows. It was Chris on Twitter. This was funny. This made me laugh. They posted this picture, and then that fucking meme post.
Not intentional, but
It wasn't. We didn't mean to. We didn't mean to, but it just happened. Like, I don't know how, like, like, how did we do that? But yeah, it was really fun. I had a really good time.
oh, it was a great time. Going back to reality, a couple of days, going to. But hey, it is what it is.
Find like videos from. It's the. There was a lot from them, but I don't know if I'm in this one. Okay, I'm not. I am more. What's Aaron? It's blurry. I'm so old, dude. But yeah, we didn't have to. I did take some silly photos while I was at MCR. That's Erin. That's so good. That's such a fun photo. I really like that one. Hey. Poppy. But yes, I think we should. Well, I'm going to pack up my bits and bobs. And yeah.
Oh, did find
Oh.
Flip.
Dibble Zip! Merry Christmas.
Proof. Found him. I lost him
Found
again.
him.
But.
Right. Uh-oh. I've got was it my friend Erin and her partner Matt? He's away on a business trip at the moment, and Matt is like the sweetest human ever, and Erin's a chaos gremlin. And she's sending me updates because she's like, he's on a work trip, and he's saying a drunk Brit from Cornwall has entered the bar, ex-trawler, now captain of a boat that helps rehabilitate orcas and narwhals. And Erin's like, that's fucking sick. And he's like, I know, this hotel is wild. He's like, oh, he's in Iceland. Oh my god. Oh my god, the conversation. Wait. Now, the captain of a boat that helps rehabilitate orcas and narwhals, and Erin's like, that's fucking sick. I know, right? This hotel as well. And Erin's saying, stop having such a good time in Iceland. You're living my dream. Does he have any cool bones? Ask him. And then he responds, oh dear. No, he's a Holocaust denier.
Wow, that took a turn.
Yep. Yep.
That took a real turn.
Jesus.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
I prepped you a little bag of your things.
Of my things.
Things.
Thank you.
Where'd the dice go?
What ones?
The fancy. That's fun.
That's. I don't put them down anywhere. I thought you took them. Uh-oh.
It's fine. Hold on a minute.
Wonders wonder. I mean, it's a drunk Brit in Iceland, and again, we met loads of British people. We met loads of, it seems to be a thing, like Brits on holiday just sort of meet others. A twist like that. It is one hell of a twist. It's the epic story of rehabilitating animals into oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh
quite
damn.
the turn, one might say.
Shamalama ding dong. But yes. Well, awkwardly gonna call it here because I've got to exist for a day. I want to say thank you everyone for hanging out, tuning in, seeing our little haul. I should be back tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, but this was we're good. I got doctors tomorrow, but that's between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. It's just a phone call.
Thank you for letting me talk about my fancy cardboard. I appreciate
you
all.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's lunchtime, so gonna actually empty out our suitcase and chill the fuck out. Bye.
Bye.